Hello, welcome back to the Apocalypse. My name is Vormithrax, and this is episode 74 of our Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead tutorial playthrough. And we're in our vehicle, our armored car, ready to head out from the gas station. So we had gotten all the gas loaded up into our tanks, and we've also pulled some 200-liter external tanks off of this military vehicle and welded them to the back of ours. So hopefully those give us a lot of storage capacity. They're 200-liter external tanks, so that's a lot. And I'm not sure what kind of effect that's going to have on the vehicle handling or weights, or I just don't know enough about the nuts and bolts of how that process works in-game, how it's modeled, but I'm hopeful that won't affect us too much. We do have a heavy frame vehicle, so I'm just going to cross my fingers and see what happens. Let's go ahead and grab something to eat and drink real quick, take care of that hunger and thirst. We got some scrambled eggs, and instead of taking a drink out of that, I'm just going to pop over here and we're going to drink out of our water container, or the kitchen unit. So we'll have a drink, and there we go. Let's start the car up and get moving. So looking at the map, we are going on a long-range scouting mission. So the plan is to move our base. Our base is here, and we're trying to escape this. This is a fungal bloom. This is a world-ending horror show, basically. It's a spread of kind of a mutant alien fungus type thing. There are walking mushroom type critters, and they're just spreading outward from that bloom, and they're going to get worse and worse and spread more and more of it. It's a nightmare to deal with until you've got some endgame type abilities and gear. So we're going to head out for greener pastures before that gets out of hand. And we've already looted most of the cool stuff out of this area, so we're not going to stick around. So the short-term plan is to go on a long-range scouting trip to make sure the place that I'm planning to move to is going to be clear of that particular danger, hopefully, and also to find out where specifically we're going to try to set up shop. So we're going to go on a scouting run, get the area figured out and scouted, then come back and do some final modifications to our RV to get our mobile base all set up and ready to go. And then we're going to head south for a permanent home, well, hopefully permanent home base down in this area. So I want to get somewhere in this area. We'll have to scout a bunch of it to see where we can find something good, like right here, whatever this is at the end of this road possibly. That would put us in quick striking distance of several areas that we can do a lot of scavenging and looting from, and there's a lot more in the area, or relatively close to that as well, as long as we've got gas. So I think that's the best area for us to head to, and we're about to go find out. So we're going to be heading southeast a bit. The path I plan to take, we are here. I'm going to go down through between the cities here, and we'll see which direction. I might go straight down this road because I want to kind of skirt between this forest and Chelmsford, and I want to do it during the daylight hours as much as possible, so I don't want to stop unless I have to or something really interesting shows up. We need to take advantage of the binoculars in the daylight hours to uncover as much of the map as we can. We'll try to park somewhere or get to somewhere at nighttime that we can have some interesting activities in the nighttime, but I don't want to travel at night, so we want to do all our traveling during the daytime. Alright, so it is 10:30 and we are ready to go, so let's kick the speed up on the vehicle, change our zoom to that, and get moving. Alright, I am still going to try to avoid bushes as we drive. I need to be careful. We don't have limited supplies while we're out and about, so I'm trying not to run things over if possible. We'll angle out more this way. Ooh, hello Smoker Zombie and Zombie Brute. We're gonna go around you. Hello Moose. Right like that. Perfect. Alright. And see how I'm lined up here. So we're gonna go a little bit more southeast, and then work our way south from there. Familiar with those buildings. Let's turn south now. Alright, we're going to try to move south along this road. There's a pretty good number of zombies in the area. A little surprised at that. And that looks like a tank. I don't think I have looked at that tank before. Now, problem is this. A ton of zombies over here. I don't want to stop and deal with all those, but I do want to check out this tank. I don't want to fiddle around with those guys. I'm gonna run this guy over. I didn't want to do that too often. We're gonna try to wend our way down this way. I'm gonna clear that bush up. Ah, 2 more vehicles down there. That's not ideal. They're pretty close together. I think I can still get... slow down and zoom in. The diagonals can get pretty froggy when you're moving like this, so you gotta be really careful. Like that. That's what you gotta be really careful about. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. We'll bring it to a stop. Stop driving. We're gonna hop out, deal with any zombies that come at us. Should be on the far side of this tank. Let's take a look at this thing. So, mostly I'm looking over here. So, a lot of storage batteries, not much energy in them, but if I were still on the lookout for storage batteries, this would have been an awesome find, having 5 of them just ready to go right here. Now I see here, there's an mounted M240 with 7.62 by 51. I think that's compatible with 308 ammo, which are battle rifle fires, and I'm not sure I'd be able to swap that into the gun we have on our armored car, but I can pull that gun off and swap the gun out and be able to use that. So, also a 120mm tank gun, which we're not going to bother playing with, or that mounted M2. I don't want to switch to that type of ammo. Lots of engines, so this would be an awesome find for certain situations. For us, I think the only thing I care about on this vehicle is going to be that one mounted M240. So, I think the far side is the only way for me to get into this thing. Okay, we do have a number of zombies streaming towards us, so we'll wait here. No, cancel that. Ah, I don't have a weapon wielded. How are you doing? He's fine. Alright, just this one more, I think, and we should be good. There might be a few more coming around the edge of that house, but we've been out of sight long enough, I don't think they'll be able to spot us. Alright, he'll take care of smashing up the corpses. I don't see anything over there, so let's hop in the vehicle. It's facing south, so I think this is the side I want to go look at. So get items. Yep, there's 60 rounds of the ammo. And then I'm not going to unload it, actually. I'm going to... let's look at these other spots. Oop, there's some more. I think with the way these are designed, that's all the ammo I'm going to want. I think these other spaces are going to have the other types. Yeah, that's the main gun rounds and the BMG, so... oops. Hello, zombie. Another one did decide to show up. Alright, I'm gonna work my way back around to the front, closer to my vehicle. We're going to try to dismount this turret. Yep, so we're gonna remove that. Should be relatively quick. We're gonna pick it up, and we're gonna take it with us. I'm not gonna do a change out in the middle of a town during the daylight hours. It takes too long to get that installed. We'll burn up too much time, and there's too many dangers nearby to be welding things. I think it's a loud process, and we'll draw zombies. So let's drop that. I'm not sure which place is going to have more space. This one's almost completely open, so that's the only one that's got a bit. So we'll drop it into this corner. Right there. So that's 200 rounds that we can put into that M240. We'll wait until we stop somewhere, possibly at nighttime, to get that installed. We'll swap that out with the one we've got installed. Alright, so let's get moving again. I'm just going to run straight south. Hopefully the rest of the road is clear. I'll dodge around vehicles if I have to. Looks like there are a few down there I'm going to have to dodge. Let's get moving. Alright, let's work our way this way. And back over. Alright, and that's the end of the road. And we're going to head out into the fields and just dodge bushes. Cool. Ah, I know what else I needed. I need wing mirrors. That's what I need. I need to hang some wing mirrors off the side of this thing so I can see behind me better. Alright. If I forget, you guys are tasked with reminding me in the comments to grab some wing mirrors off the next truck or vehicle I see that's got them and throw some wing mirrors on this thing. Really helps out with visibility, especially behind you. See, I've got those dead spots behind me, so it'll get rid of those. I always tend to smash them off the vehicle, so I usually end up having to stockpile wing mirrors. Ooh, we got some crates out here. Ooh, we could get some military gear out of these. We're stopping for these. Now, these are not the same crates we had seen earlier, right? Nope, there was another airdrop over here that we found in one of the earlier episodes. So this is completely new. Cool. Definitely worth stopping for. So we're at 0. We'll stop driving. Hop out. I think I need to grab the crowbar for this, so let's search all am I wearing my Halligan tool? I forget. Yep, got the firefighter belt with the Halligan bar. So, alright, we got 3 crates to unload or check out here. We'll zoom in. What do we got? Army winter pants and a wool beret. The winter pants might be good. It's got decent protection and 50 warmth with high coverage. So we'll definitely pick those up. Don't care about the beret. What we got next? Dynamite and a gas canister. Sure. Hoping for some better stuff. What do we got here? Smoke bomb and C4. Alright. Not shabby. No weapons per se, mostly explosives and a little bit of armor, but definitely worth picking up. Alright, we'll drop all that in there. Man, I depleted my cash card hard. I was at like, what, $500,000 before I hit those last 2 gas stations, so I'm gonna have to go on a cash card gathering spree again if I want to keep getting gas like that from those types of gas stations. Alright, that should take care of all that. Hop back in the car. Start her up. And let's also turn on the stereo. Get something else to eat. Alright, just like that. And how are we doing on the map? Alright, we're making some progress. So we're coming up on Chelmsford. I'm just going to drive right along here. I'm not stopping in Chelmsford. I'm only going to stop for special things like this. This was an exact example of what would make me stop. Alright, come on car, get moving. No way I can pass up free military gear. Let's find a better zoom level. I guess that'll work. I'm going to kick the speed right up. We'll see if I can keep control. Uh-oh, we got a sight of some dead guys and a Kraken. Alright, what do they got? Aspirin, denatured alcohol, not stopping for that. Flashlight, don't care. Inhaler, canteen. So far, all I'd grab from any of this so far is some battery charges, which at this point is not super critical. Alright, we're going to keep moving. No, I'm not aiming for the kitty cat. I'm avoiding bushes. How we doing? Alright, so as you can see, I suspect this forest is continuous and it wraps around and this turns into swamp right here. Now this, ooh, a last man on earth shelter. Could be worth popping into. There's also another field campsite. I'm worried that this is going to wrap all the way around here, like so. And we're going to be forced to take this road down through Abington. I could back up and go over this way, and this is exactly why we're doing this scouting run. I think I'm going to turn almost due east. I'm going to come over this way, get as close to the forest as I can if it does come over here. Maybe I can see the far side and see what this side looks like. So, let's make a hard turn here. Head this way. See what we find. Got a murder of crows we're about to run over. Groundhogs running away. I think that's a bee, or is that... Yep, giant wasp. No. Looks like there's a break in the forest line. Well, what to do? I actually need to go south. I'm going to make another turn. We're going to head down this way, see if there's a break through these. We might stop at that last Man on Earth shelter. So, hard turn. Hopefully this isn't doing too much... Whoa, I don't want to hit the rocks. Hopefully this isn't doing too much damage to our spikes on the front. Alright, there's the forest and the swamp. We'll angle down that way. The helicopter site. Yep, so it is closing in. So this is going to be continuous. So, I'm either going to have to back up and go around this way, or go due west and basically head to the road in Abington. I think I'd rather find out what this side looks like. So we're going to go way down, do a U-E, and head back up that way. Alright, we'll slow down a little bit. 70 might be a bit much. My buddy is spearing coyotes out the window while we're driving by at 60 miles an hour, and he actually hit it. Good job, good job. You go for it, Hank. Alright, so we're gonna find a gap here between bushes and head off this direction. More crows. Trying to keep an eye on all edges of the screen so I don't pass up any more crates. So it's looking good. So now we're going to angle pretty steeply to the southeast. I'm not totally avoiding habitable areas and roads because I do want to be on the lookout for refill of fuel opportunities. Alright, let's take a look. That forest is going to be wrapping all the way around here. Alright, well this is why we did this. I'm going to keep going east, but I suspect this is going to fill in and I'm going to have to head north. Yep, it filled in. So, alright, that stymies our move that direction. And remember, we got a pretty wide vehicle here, but we're making plans to move an RV. So we've got to have a pretty clear path. I mean, there's no way we're moving through forests or swamps. So I just really would rather avoid moving by road all the way. But if we have to, we'll have to scout it out and see what it looks like. Wow, that's a lot of animals. What the heck is going on over here? Look at all this stuff. Holy crap. Oh, fungaloid. Not good. I mean, there's another fungal tower over here. I don't see one. I don't know what's causing that vast amount of animals to be in an area like that. That's pretty weird. No items. It's all animals. Look at that. Huge amount of lemmings. Dermatics, giant frogs, mosquitoes, dragonflies, jumping giant spiders, fungaloids, wasps, wolf spiders. That's really weird. I don't know what's causing the mass migration like that, unless it's the fungaloids they're all running from, but how they all got concentrated like that's beyond me. We're going to avoid it. We're moving north. Kick the speed back up and just leave this behind. That's a crazy menagerie there. There's the fungaloid right next to the car. Oh god, I hope we didn't get close enough to get infected. That would be bad. Another fungaloid. There's another frickin' fungal tower up here somewhere. We're going to be heading right towards it. Yep, there it is. Dang it! Right in our path. Alright. That puts the no-no on heading this direction. I got to immediately turn around. My choices now are to head all the way back over here and follow down through Abington, or swing way wide to this thing and head north and come down this way, way outside of it. That is unfortunate. Man, which way would I rather look? Either one's viable. I'm thinking we're going to go this way. I mean, from our home base, we can just come straight south, skirt around the mall, come directly down through Abington. So I think that's the smarter course. We're going to stay way away from that fungal tower. So we're going to immediately hang a turn here. Whoops, slow down. Don't go anywhere near that fungal balloon or fungoid. We need to make sure we don't get next to any of those. Proximity is what will get you infected. Alright, map. So we pretty much head due west until we hit that road, essentially. I don't want to murder a murderer of crows. Get out of the way, stupid crows. Wildlife keeps getting in the way of my clear travel path. Alright, how we doing? Still got a ways to go. Ah, missed that bush. Alright. What are those, firefighters or are those electricians? Yep, those are firefighters. All the gear would be filthy, and I've got pretty much everything I need off of firefighters, so no particular reason to stop there. So, this is Chelmsford that we're about at, so we're going to head due southwest now, head down towards Abington. Oh, minefield over there. And it is on the other side, so I'm not in the minefield. I do want to mark that on my map, though. So let me get centered on it here. Alright, so it's just north of me. So we'll part it right here on the map. So note, minefield. Alright, looks like there's a couple of campsites down here. Nothing really necessary for us in a campsite that I can think of. Randomly there might be something there, but we're not going to stop. So they're good to find really early. Got tents that you can find some food inside. It's got the brazier in the middle. So you can find a number of things, but we're not going to bother. What do we got over here? What is that? Oh my god! Zombie Grenadier. I hope we're not too close. At least it's not an elite Grenadier. Army jacket. Wonder if he is a survivor, quote-unquote, of the helicopter crash. Youch. Alright, we have got to immediately turn. Ah, here comes the hack. Right there. Flashbang hack. This is not going to be cool. Okay, things are about to get crazy. Can we outrun it? Keep going. Think we can outrun it. So what that was is the zombie grenadier has essentially sentient flying grenades. So he popped out a flashbang grenade that is on like a homing seeking path, so it tracks you and tries to fly at you and then explode. So not good to get hit with a flashbang, but obviously there are worse things that he could have popped out of his vest. But we're not ready to deal with grenadiers. So I'm glad I spotted him. That would have been bad if I had just kept creeping over that way and not noticed. Alright, well, we're on a road. Looks like the road is pretty clear down to Abington. I'm going to turn off-road and head due south now. So I'm not going to follow that directly. Checking time frame, we still got a little ways we can go. So we're getting some good scouting done. This is exactly why I wanted to do this. We need to find a clear path. I guess technically I should stay on the road as much as possible. Make sure there's no minefields or roadblocks, because that's where we're most likely to bring the RV. Alright, so ideally we come straight down this way. Alright. Yeah, I am going to come down off-road here. Don't care about the particular buildings. I do care a bit about what these vehicles might be over here. That's another APC. I might be willing to stop for that to check for ammo, see if it's got another grenade launcher or a machine gun that we can pull ammo off of. Let's pull just south of this vehicle, like so. Alright, let's stop right here. Quick trip. Stop driving. In Z9? Yep, a Z9. Zombified version of the German Shepherd K9. So it's got some protective Kevlar, but he shouldn't be all that dangerous. Yeah. Our skills and abilities and weapons are high enough that by himself he's not all that dangerous. Anything else coming at us? Something's smashing through some vehicles up here. Hello, zombie. Come get some. Ooh, an electric lantern with 400 battery charges. We'll grab that. Alright, what do you got? What do you got? What's in the turret? So, M2 Browning. Alright. I don't want an M2 Browning. That's the 50 caliber ball. And I don't think there's anything else I really want here. It's got a tiny amount of diesel engine. Yeah. Not gonna bother. We got other things to do with our daylight hours, so let's hop back in the car. Whoa, why am I seeing noise in the car? Oh, I got the stereo playing. That's why. How's the car doing, by the way? So we're still at 94% gas, so plenty of gas. Battery's a little low. I think that's because we've been running the... Oh, the car battery's 99, so 57% of our total battery capacity. So keep an eye on that. Let's take a hit of water while we're here. And eat some more eggs. Alright, start things back up again. I love having a fully functioning vehicle. Alright, get the speed back up, take a look at our map, and I am going to angle off this way. See if there is a direct route through. I plan to put some kind of bumper guard on the RV so we can go off-road and I won't have to bother with dodging too much bushes or not be too worried about it. So, that's the plan. Otherwise, I am just going to keep on moving. And if I seem to bypass something you guys think I missed, feel free to put it in the comments. We might revisit it on the way back or on the trip down with the vehicle, or the RV that is. Alright, whoa, we got a fence line. Is this another ranch? Another ranch. Or a ranch, sorry. Getting my series confused. In the Prison Escape series, I've got a ranch right near my starting position, so that's a ranch. So over in this town, oh, there's a library. There's a library. That's one of the buildings I would be willing to stop for. We are definitely still on the lookout for a few important books. Library. So this is a cattle ranch, so you got a huge field area where the cattle would graze. There's a pond in the north corner, so you've got your fresh water supply. Then you got your field house, ranch house down here with a workshop and a garage and a barn and a silo. Oh, it's got a library. What's our time frame? We've still got 6 hours of daylight. I am going to scoot around this side and check down this way. So I would like to stop for the library, but we'll just have to remember it's there. And again, you guys remind me if I totally forget it. I definitely need to revisit that place. Alright, another helicopter crash site. I'm not going to mark these on the map. They're fairly numerous. You can get some decent things out of them, but I just definitely don't have the time right now to deal with that. Sorry, whatever woodland creature I just ran over, you got in my way. Alright, that's the edge of the forest line there. Ooh, yuck. Man, every time I try to cut back east, this is one big forested area over here. I'm assuming this is going to continue to close off. I'm hopeful I can get scooted through here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but let's head inland here, see if this does close off. And so far, it's being coy and not completely closing that corner off yet. What are we doing? And there it's finally closing the gap. Don't think there's much chance that I'm going to be able to scoot through that way. Come on. I actually want to see my map update and show me that that's closed off. Alright, that's closed off. That's good enough. Alright. Foiled again. Sorry, dog. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to scoot through there. Now, I could get out and break through that fence line. I don't think it would take too much time. I'd almost rather do that than drive all the way around this place in the town. Now, let's drive around, and we'll scout that area over by the library on our way through. If it's clear enough, I might... Well, actually, we might be able to see what books are inside through the windows. So, if it's anything critical, we'll stop and grab it. If not, we'll just keep driving, so... There's the pond in the North 40. Alright, Mr. B, you chose that, not me. I have to remember to also, next time I get out of the vehicle, to examine it and see how much damage the few collisions we've had have actually done. I gotta make sure I weld the armor back to full status before it gets destroyed. Hard to find those things. What is that, a zombear? I think that's a zombear. Let's slow down, turn, and then kick the speed back up. I'd rather not play with a zombear. Alright, what do we got? So we're way north of the town, so we can follow the road. The library's right off of this road. There's a gun store here too. Ugh. Time frame. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Ideally, I don't want to stop in this area. Smoke zombie. He's going to cut across and get on our path if I try to stay on the road, so whoa, slow down. Let's angle off this way like so. And south. Then cut back over. Got a Z9 following us. Yeah, look at all these zombies. That's a house, and then the road, the library is this one, I believe. This is an awful lot of zombies I'd have to deal with. I don't know. I don't want to ram boomers. They could do some damage to the vehicle. I mean, nothing in this crowd particularly scares me or worries me. It's just the amount of time to stop and take them all out and then check the library and the gun store. here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a pause in here. Yeah, it's definitely time, episode lengthwise, for me to put a break in. I'm not fond of doing it in the middle of some action. But turn-based game, so I mean it's not like anything's gonna happen in between episodes. I'm tempted to put a pause in and then get your guys' feedback. What do you think I should do? But I'm probably going to record one more episode before you actually see this, so that won't work. What to do, what to do. This forest is really being a nightmare, and that fungal bloom really put a hurt on my plan. But we are getting fairly close to Plainville, so, I mean, we've made some progress, and it's almost a straight shot due south, pretty clear along that route, so at least we've got that identified. I think it's a better plan to keep moving. While I would like to hit those, we know it's there, we can come back for them. Yeah, that's a better plan. So I'm gonna keep moving just to get out of the town here, and then I'll pause the episode. So we'll just swing around wide here. We're not going to deal with any of this stuff. Alright. Just go a little further outside town. Another helicopter crash site. Don't see anything other than military black box, which I'm not interested in right now. Alright, let's put a stop right here. So I'm going to bring the car to a halt. Don't think anything's following us. I'm going to stop the car anyway. And hop out, so... Yep, nothing in sight. Alright, stand here, do this. Turn off the stereo. I don't think anything else is on. Okay, and the reason I did this is just to double check our inventory, our status, and I was debating whether to go ahead and throw that machine gun with the bullets that actually has rounds on the truck here, because I would like to try out setting those turrets, pulling into a town like that and just telling the turret to go crazy, just to watch it happen. I haven't done that in a long time, so I think that would be entertaining. But probably not the best idea, so we'll just hop back in the car, close the door, and call the episode to a close. So, hope you're enjoying yourself. This is a long scouting trip, but we're getting a lot of useful stuff done. Hopefully you're seeing the value in the scouting trip and understand why I'm taking the time to do this. And I hope to see you in the next episode. I also hope you're taking advantage of the like, comment, and subscribe choices. That's really the best way for you to let me know how I'm doing and give me some kind of feedback. You can also use the Discord channel I've got linked in the description, so I would appreciate it if you popped in there and said hi or wanted to chat about the game. That would be great. And I hope to see you then in the next episode. So, have a great day. Bye-bye.